gosh. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm back with more Inquisition. Guess who's an affiliate now? It's me. I have emotes now, sort of. Like, they're free emotes. I'm gonna make my own one day, but I think last time we made big decisions. I think we ended up sacrificing Stroud, right? Sacrificing Stroud, saving Hawk. Was that last stream or was that the previous stream? Regardless. Yes, we did because we ended up taking in the wardens and then Cole was mad at me. Yes, I remember this. We also have war room stuff to check on. I believe I sent people to go get that amulet for him to protect him from binding. So we're gonna go retrieve that. I did some cosmetic things around the castle. Actually, no, I didn't. Only thing I changed was the throne. I was doing cosmetic changes, but then I realized I like the free march statues and everything. But I thought this Andrastian throne. This is wild. It's literally Andraste on fire. I find that to be like amazing, honestly. Hi, Skinny. What does Lurk do? It does nothing. It just it just has the bot respond to you and says thank you for lurking. This means that you're away from your keyboard or you're not going to be like interactive in chat, I believe is what lurking means. You're like, look, I have like little emotes now. See if I can get them all. Some of them are, I think some of them are free. Most of them should be. Yeah! I think the knife one is really cute. I didn't make those or anything. I kind of forget where they came from. I got them for free on like Gumroad or something. But I'll end up making my own eventually. I honestly wasn't prepared for the whole like affiliate floodgates to open. I wasn't keeping up to date with Twitch news. So apparently it's much easier now. And I qualified, so I was like, yeah, let's do this immediately. So I did that last night. But oh yeah, I'm accepting reports. Okay, let's go accept Cole's amulet. Also I have no idea what to do with like channel points or anything. I think right now they're activated, but I mean, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I did update the little icon for it. So I was like, oh, cute. Customizable. We love it. Okay, obtain amulet for Cole. Nightingale. It's been some time since I crossed paths with your agents. It was only natural both they and I chose the night of Duke M's ball to pay a visit to his private collection. I can confess matters nearly became unpleasant. I am grateful your agents still remember the appropriate phrases we in the delicate arts use. While I prefer to avoid political entanglement, I wish nothing but good fortune to the Inquisition in restoring order in these troubled times. The article in question was among the lesser of the items in which I was interested, and your agents were most welcome to it. I am pleased that this matter ended with harm to none save Duke M's pet wyvern and his collection of rare Antivan water clocks. Until we meet again, R. Cool, so we got the amulet. Inquisitor, we located the poor mad soul claiming that Corypheus is the true herald of Andraste. The frog emotes look nice though. I know, aren't they so cute? Some of them I may end up keeping, but eventually when I do get around to it, I will make my own emotes. Or maybe I'll get a friend to do them, but I like having complete customizable control. I find it very fun. Let's see. She is no Venatori agent, but a woman driven out of her wits by what she witnessed at Haven. Several refugees were with her. All have been brought to Skyhold, where they now see the folly of this Chantry sister's claims. They are eager to lend the Inquisition their support. Mother Giselle is grateful that we were able to bring the sister back safely. She remembers the young Chantry sister and describes her as gifted but fragile. She hopes that the care and patience the woman may return to herself. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So we got a blade. And we have some influence. Nightingale. Cammering is dead. Fully armored, locked in an inner room in his home, a knife in his back. He knew someone was coming for him. Ironically, the scene was exactly the same as the one in the first Hard and Hightown novel. Someone sent a professional after this magistrate. They had to leave a trail. Cooper. Oh, so this is like an ongoing investigation. Oh, let's see how the wardens did. The Grey Wardens fought bravely and with great skill. The town of Valgamon was saved, and the wardens themselves took a few casualties. They wait for their commands. I should have had more faith in my agents. Of course they tracked down Provident, who has sought shelter from the Mage Templar conflict with a wealthy Navarran patron. We provided a brief description of Bianca, and Provident adapted the design for a leaf spring stabilizer to suit one of her stocks. We were also able to secure his original designs for our own use in siege engines. The Venatori are smuggling red lyrium into Antiva, but thus far they have evaded our grasp. We believe Lord Enzo of Rialto is assisting them. Enzo is clever, well-liked, and has a relation among Antivan royalty. Oh, it has relations. If we approach him without proof, he will bury his tracks and turn his allies against us. We must handle this carefully. Mason. Okay. Lord Enzo attends the theater on the same night each week. His home is empty, save a few servants during that time. My agents could pay a visit. Sure, Liliana. Go investigate.
Inquisitor.
I think this is just more... Darkspawn at Valgamon have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There is no obvious sign, and I am concerned that they might still pose a danger. Marquis Buffon has made clear her wishes that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious, as most would welcome further help in this dangerous time. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. We await your orders. No, we're sending
to work
our Grey Wardens. Because gosh darn it, they're gonna do something around here. Oh my gosh. Also, I upgraded armor. I crafted some. So now Evander's wearing Enduring Freezing Enchanter Coat. I didn't give it an epic name or anything. And I gave it some Enchanter Arms. So now he's like well guarded. He has a new staff called Bloodwake. I gave Blackwall a new sword. Has a crushing bleeding grip. Strong enduring broadsword. Yep. So he's pretty cool. Upgraded his daggers. He does so much damage. It's absolutely wild. I can only imagine like what other daggers I'll be getting for him in the future. Solus is never wearing anything that looks fashionable, I feel like. He looks like he's wearing tinfoil. But it's keeping him nice and warm. Varric, it looks like Varric. Same. Yeah, but my guy's like styling now. Like he looks so good. Yes. Since I did get Cole that amulet, I'm gonna go bring it to him, I think. So I'm gonna save to go here. Hi, Flame! Oh my gosh, Flame! I'm affiliate now. Can you believe it? Where am I going? Going to Cole. Cole is in the tavern. And the tavern is over here. gosh. I'm so happy I set up that subscribe sound so long ago. Look at this cool button I found. Thank you, Flame.
You happier with the champion off with the wardens?
He is.
Wardens in Kirkwall too.
No, it's better you not.
Yep. I checked last night. I got like an email or something, and I was like, oh whoa, sweet. I wasn't paying attention to like the new Twitch stuff that happened. So I guess they lowered the threshold, but I was getting close to the old one too. I just had to get a few more viewers, or well, just one more really. So funny. Look at this tiny Cassandra. Look at her, tiny Cassandra. Anyway, I'll save and I'll talk to him. Save. See, he thinks it's funny too. Oh, she's lost. Cole, please talk to me. Please.
I can talk with you.
Thank you. I'm glad. Give Cole amulet.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about.
Amulet of Kings.
Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What do I do with it?
I'll say something later.
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
This will work?
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
Sure. Wah! Oh, placebo.
Ah!
That'd be cool.
What was that?
Don't, Varric.
Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
It's just 3 mages.
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's like a... Well, maybe Cole isn't what he thinks he is. Cole is a demon. I don't know what Cole is. Maybe Varric is right. Dun dun dun! Do I validate Cole? Invalidate Cole? Speculate. I don't... Cole is a demon. Maybe Varric is right. Maybe Varric is right.
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too...
Human? Damn it! I don't want to sound stupid. Damn it.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
Varric.
I don't matter.
What?
Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something.
He's pointing.
There. That way.
We'll investigate. So we're off hunting. This is a distract. We'll investigate.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Oh, he wants Varric? He likes
Sure.
Varric, I think. Varric treats him like a son.
All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
I mean, but it's kind of hard because spirits aren't flesh and blood. They work so differently. And so you kind of have to, like, you can't, he's something completely else. Like, you can't just treat him like a person all the time. He pointed at the Josephine being ready notification. I was going to say that too, but I was like, oh, I shouldn't say that. And then you said it, so I was like, okay. No, Solus is right. Let's see how many wrong choices I can make in one go.
Cole is a demon, or a spirit. He has magical abilities and magical vulnerabilities. We cannot ignore that.
Real.
Fair enough.
Thank
but
you.
That ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone.
Oh,
We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Child of the Stone. Just call him by his name, Solus. What's happening? Another cutscene? I didn't even click anything. What is happening? Whoa.
Yeah, this should get me through the month.
I like his hat.
Give me a moment.
Styling.
Greetings. Can I help you?
Who are you?
You.
You.
You killed me.
Anger.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire.
Cole, stop!
I'm going to kill that man.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Cole, wait. We'll take care of it. I don't understand. Demon! Cole, wait.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo.
Oh.
They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
Poor Cole.
Cole's an apostate. That'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Whoa. I mean, I let Solus kill his people. Why not? The thing is that this is different, though. This guy's a spirit. Cole will become more like a spirit. The amulet should function properly. Cole needs to grow. Jesus. Okay, Solus, what do you think?
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
don't think
We
anyone
saw what
was
happened to
going
his
suggest
to his friend.
that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
I feel like if he kills him, he'll get corrupted. I do too, because we saw what happened to Solus's friend. Became a whole pride demon. And like that was the whole thing, like him and his people, like the missions I've been doing for him, contacting the people he doesn't want to remember him. They would stop him from killing too, or at least like Reese would. And then when we meet him, we stop him from mercy killing the hurt people. So let's see. Okay, Varric, speak your piece.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions, it embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He
Seems
did
to want
that
to, though.
himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
It's true. It's true. He didn't want to go back to Fade. You saw how he reacted when he went to the Fade. It was crazy. Varric is such a bro. I still don't understand. It's like a weird spot. If Cole gives in, then the amulet would work. But if it doesn't, then he has to accept his human side. Yeah, and I think it probably could just... Either way might be okay for Cole, I think. But I do think that anytime a spirit tries to be more human in a sense, it doesn't like really go that well, or it's never like how it should be. I don't know, but he's like completely uniquely himself though in this. Oh, well, then again, he imprinted on Cole, whoever that apostate was, forgotten in that cell, and he wanted to help him so badly. Let's just get
Cole needs to let this go.
I believe I can help. Cole, come with me.
I want to kill those guys though.
Not possible. Not possible.
Can you feel this man's pain, Cole?
He remembers now. He knows he killed me.
No. Feel his pain. His guilt. The shame that drove him from the Templars.
Don't worry, we'll erase his records. They clap me on the shoulder, smell of oiled metal and blood. They smile like Louis did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter bounces off the walls like a thin child's fists.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's hurting, Cole. And you are a spirit of compassion.
Compassion.
Forget.
I believe we are finished here.
You all right, kid?
Yes. He's free. We're both free.
Does he glow now? What the heck? Yeah, Cole is pretty terrifying. I like
He
how
has to be
Solus was
working.
like,
Cole should be adequately
Backing him up.
protected.
Have you talked to him since? Have you heard what he sounds like?
He sounds like a spirit.
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
I like him when he's weird. I don't know, he's cool. He reminds me of the Outsider from Dishonored, if you've ever played Dishonored. Maybe, like, not in personality, just in the way he just appeared in that way and speaks in cryptic ways. Cole, no sound effects inside the house. Are you happy, Cole?
What matters is his happiness. Cole, how are you feeling?
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the weight is off. The old chains have fallen.
You're not still angry with the man who hurt you?
No, I helped him forget. His pain no longer pulls at me. A woman with two names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand. Honey stirred into Leliana's wine. Faith, not revenge.
He said that one before.
Possibly. Would that have made him happier, Child of the Stone?
Now he sits on tables too. He forgets his manners. I did save before that. Do you want to see what he does? I mean, I can keep either one. I kind of want to see what he does if we don't do that. I want to see. Because he does seem happy as a spirit. But I wonder how he would... Ah! Oh, you have to click on him. Well, let's, Cole needs to grow.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave
See,
it to
Cole,
me.
like either way. Oh.
All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
Oh. Push him over.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
Kill him.
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog.
Eric, what the fuck?
Do it.
No.
It jammed. What?
How you doing, kid?
No, it did go
Feel
through.
any better?
No.
You can't make it all
He
just
doesn't
go
like it.
away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too.
So this, okay.
We're done here.
The music cut off. Except,
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts.
poor
When do I
Cole.
stop hurting?
I have no idea. So I think what he did is, I don't know if Varric gave him an unloaded crossbow. I don't know. Maybe he shot, it didn't shoot, and I don't think he killed him. I think it was just like, it didn't feel good knowing that you could have killed him, right? And then he tried to mind wipe him, and then Varric was like, no. He has to remember you. Will help. I have no idea. You don't. Will help.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
Oh, look
It
at
is
him.
good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Varric has adopted him now. I don't know how I feel about that one. Because I feel like he's still a spirit though, so I feel like he can still be bound. But I guess the main thing is that he like isn't afraid of it anymore. Like it's off his mind. See what Cole says, and then I'll load to the other one and then see what Cole says.
You've been skittish for days. What's up your craw?
My what?
My what?
She knows they're going to kill her. Can only save what's important. Precious space to remember her smile.
You're more human now.
May I ask how things are now that you're more human?
It hurts.
Damn.
Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
Why no forgetting?
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Yeah, that's how the Fade, stuff in the Fade is shaped, kind of, so. Interesting. Very interesting that the more people see him, the more real he is. Is that harder to help people?
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
He's Santa Claus. Oh my god, Santa Claus is a Fade spirit this entire time.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
Oh.
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
Aww.
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why not? I'm curious about that.
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
Oh, that's so sad. Whoa, that's really sad. He's his own person now, with his own emotions instead of feeling others. Game needed to balance out that you had too many mages. Yeah, he was like, this guy can't be a mage. That's so sad, though, that like, but really interesting that he is what Cole wanted to be. Wonder if we'll learn who Cole was. If that's significant at all. Well, those are all the questions for him.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
He says goodbye. Okay, so we're gonna save. And then we're gonna write down what the save is. He's Cole's living legacy. He really is. Just wild. Hi, Cole.
Is that what you call it?
She hurts, but helping hurts more. She sees the strings that pull me, eyes like raisins in a stale cookie.
Who are you talking about? So you're more spirit now.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more of a spirit?
Questions can be shackles, but you kept me in kindness. I will answer.
Tell me about the Fade.
Can you tell me more about the Fade, now that you're more connected to it?
It is here, but held. Constrained by a construct. Veiled. Feelings, memories, minds, mortality, all shape it. A glass to hold water. We flow to the deep. Without you, we have nothing. Not even us. That's why we want so much.
Can you tell me more about what happened at the Spire? You and the real Cole.
I don't remember. I let that go. It isn't part of me anymore.
You don't mind killing people, even being more of a spirit?
Monsters are easy, mindless, menacing. It's harder when it's people. Venatori, bandits. People who could change, but they chose. They hurt people. We need to stop them. My blades are yours to command. I forget later, so it washes clean.
Oh, you should have checked if he had new skills depending. That's true. I think he probably still has... I'll check for this one since he's in his spirit form right now. Or spirit mode. How do you feel?
What is it like to be this way?
I'm me. More me than I was. I can care and comfort, but keep clean. No shackles. They feel, forgive, forget, and I am free. Finally. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Full in attack mode. He seems happier as a spirit, but I feel like he's more interesting whenever he's trying to be human. Nope, he still has the same stuff. Interesting. So he's like a spirit of compassion that got warped into kind of a mercy situation. I think I might just keep him as a human. I don't know. I just feel like it's more of like a compelling, you know? I feel like it's more compelling. I do think him becoming a spirit and doing whatever like Solus has for him, like everything, I feel like that's probably the right way to go. Like it's probably how we should handle him. But Varric adopts him. I don't know. I think it's cute. And we can give Solus a new perspective, and Cole can be like the first, I don't know, recorded case of a spirit becoming a person or something. I don't know. That just means that he's vulnerable to, I guess, blood mages. But I mean, who knows? But now we can't tell him to stop doing the strange things around. I don't think he does those anymore. Or he would put like the turnips in the fireplace and then... Yeah, he's no more vulnerable than he was before all this. Yeah. Very true.
Thank you.
He teaches them to fight with a secret flaw, part of a glorious strategy.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Still the same old Cole. Yeah. Even though he's more human, he's still a spirit. He can still be changed. If people were to forget about him for some reason, he would cease to probably exist or something. But I mean, he didn't even kill that guy. It never ended up happening. That guy should have died though. Forgot that kid in the basement and let him starve. Me saying that statement and then reading much like Santa. But you're referring to the forgetting. There's a lot of dead bodies around. They all have like really bad IBS.
Place to save lives. What could be more important?
Hello? Yes? I am waiting for you to complete your task. If you do so, you can be a Rift Mage. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
This woman, she's so funny. When I first met her, I don't know what happened to her.
I can't commit yet.
But the rift, whatever she was investigating, completely like, I don't know, obliterated her mind. And she can only remember a few things. Remember her purpose. She goes, I am your trainer. I think Blackwall hangs out around here now. Is this your new place, Blackwall? Is that why she speaks fragmented? Yes, that's why I'll talk to her again after Blackwall so you can see what she says for certain things. But check up on my man, my other man.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
My guy's getting comfortable. He's like, oh, this is gonna be one of those conversations. Yeah, because that was the whole thing. Everyone's really angry at the Grey Wardens right now because the Grey Warden mages were doing blood sacrifices to make the demon army for Corypheus. That's because they were being mind controlled, and they thought it was the only option. We stopped it. Clarel's pride is to blame. That's why we fight him. We stopped it.
We stopped him. We saved most of the wardens.
Yeah.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good.
Yeah, they were
There's
pretty
no
crazy.
one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Remember the intention. We can still try, right? Nothing is perfect. Then remember the intention.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions. Their
Maybe
sacrifice.
not. Maybe not. That's not a
Honor
good
their
outlook,
selflessness.
Vander. I don't think that's a good.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman.
I don't know.
And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the
I think
trappings
our
of the
actions
order. It's not the joining
do have
at the heart
significance.
of it. All a warden is a promise to protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
But all that matters is in the end, she sacrificed herself, and got rid of that dragon. I'm sure that dragon's still alive, but it let us live. Now Blackwall's gone. Oh my gosh, we can buy horses now. Look. I can buy new horses. Some would say actions speak louder than words. It's very true. There's so much truth in that. I changed my horse. It's now this white horse.
Inquisition?
I like that it has red eyes. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Yes. Well, it's sort of red eyes. But yeah. Let's go talk to the trainer lady. How normal. Yeah, it's one of the most normal horses that I have. But it was like, I don't know, 1,500 coins. It's an
Hello?
expensive
Yes?
horse, sort of.
I am waiting for you to complete.
Rifts are a recent phenomenon.
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
Isn't that so she, I don't know what the heck she ended up doing. She explains it. You find a book in Solus's room that actually kind of gives you insight on what happened. But who told you to study rifts?
Who charged you with studying magic from the rifts?
The Mages Collective. I did not just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we're proud to help. We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people. Their lives made it stable and safe. We're very proud.
Why is this a good discipline?
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
Yep. So we have to find books.
no, I can't commit yet.
Because it's a cool party trick. And this guy teaches you how to do necromancy. And then this woman shows you how to make magical weapons. Like, kind of like Vivienne. I don't know if I showed you her thing. So like, because like Dorian has the necromancy. So if I find these books, my guy can learn these spells that some of my other companions know. So like if I find the necromancy skulls and I bedazzle them with jewels or something, I'll be able to learn how to do this stuff. Vivine has the Night Enchanter, meaning she can make like a blade of magic. And then she can do a bunch of other stuff. Yes. And then Solus has Rift Mage. Yes. And I do think this one's a pretty cool one. All of them are really cool. If I had to choose one for my guy, it would either be the Enchanter one or the Rift Mage. My guy's not like, I don't know, I feel like he's not like hardcore and emo enough to like become a necromancer. I don't know, it can be Dorian's thing, you know? I don't want to like, you know, cramp on his style. We're not gonna be like one of those couples that like do everything the same way together all the time. Like, he can do necromancy, I'll figure something else out. I'll open the rift and jump in and out of that or something. Okay.
Your worship.
Your worship. Oh, Varric's friend. You're right. Is this the kitchen? There's nobody in the kitchen. Nothing new down here. I'm getting better at finding out where I'm at. Oh, there's another place that I have to show. I found another room that I didn't go into because I wanted to like look at it on stream and everything. It's in the garden area. It's nothing crazy. I did peek into it. It's a small room, but there was something I could read in it. But first, let's talk to Varric. Hey.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B.
Who's this?
I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise.
Is your date?
You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Huh? Bianca? A lover? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna think, I'm speculating. Is Bianca a lover? Bianca a daughter? Bianca a friend? I don't know. Varric's never mentioned having any lovers. I don't think, but he does write romantic novels. Bianca like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga.
Okay, so it's a common dwarven name. Okay. Okay, sure. Are you a friend? Or a friend?
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
I don't know if we're talking about the same kind of friends here, Bianca. I mean, I could become friends with Varric. To talk it over with Dorian. Pleasure. You two look nervous. What's going on? You two look nervous.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
Mm-hmm.
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
We should shut this down. We have other priorities. Is that their only way in?
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tag?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods.
Oh.
If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who leaked the location?
Who could have given away the tag's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
And Bianca knows where this is?
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found.
Somebody read your
I
letter.
had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
Wasn't the tag in Kirkwall?
You can get there from Orlais? It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected.
Oh, yeah.
Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Went to every corner of the continent.
They're like
Maybe
long
further.
highways.
In theory, you can get to any tag using the deep
Yeah,
roads,
subway,
but
subway.
in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Well, that's because y'all don't have trains yet. Slap some trains down there. That would be great. We'll shut this down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
They totally have like a thing. Come on.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Who's Bianca, Varric? Tell me right now. Oh, well, shit. Enter Valimar. I like that. They definitely have a thing. I know. These people with their strange romantic situations. Hey. My guy's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Fighting a losing battle? Take a break. Fighting a losing battle?
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this,
He wants to join?
thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I'm just like you. You're just like me. Du-du-du-du. Just do what I do. Make it up as you go. Just be my friend. He's like, so how do I join your cult? Is what Varric's saying right now. Arguably the best looking mage. Oat? Outfit? I don't know what oat means. But he is the best looking mage ever. At least in this universe. Because I say so. Oh, of all time. Goat? Greatest of all time? You're the oat. I believe you meant oat as in the grain. I think I just be my friend.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
Ugh. You know, if you think about it, it really is just like you walk anywhere and people are always looking at you. When they look at you, they don't even see you, like how Iron Bull showed you. What am I to them? What am I to you? Can't be bigger than myself. What am I to you?
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I'm still me, though. Please don't sing. Yeah, like, everyone started breaking out into song. Like, first it was one person singing, and then, like, all your companions start, like, joining in. Went to heretic to savior so fast. I know. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, like, when I go to work and I'm like all I do is think about Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm just like, what if I was an elf? Or what if I was anything else? Like, how would this have gone? Like, imagine a dwarf being called the Herald of Andraste. And like, imagine it being an elf. Like, oh my gosh, like an elf being the Herald of Andraste after everything that Amity, that woman that led the Exalted March in the Dales, did and all that stuff. And you're like, but like, what if I was an elf though? Because you grab that elven artifact that makes you become the herald, but everyone thinks it's Andraste, but it's not. I don't know. It's like these things, like, wow, like there's so many layers. Oh my gosh, these things. I think an elf would break them. I know, like you hear all the racism when you walk around, and then it's like, what if? I mean, in Origins, when you play as an elf, you can kind of like encounter situations and stuff, but in this situation in particular, just because you're the Herald of Andraste, I'm just thinking like it would be, I wonder how different of an experience it would be, because we haven't even met the Dalish elf yet. Like, we've met some of them, I think last stream when we were like investigating the forest, and we found like some of them and they're being cagey towards us, but we haven't like really like met them yet. So, and I don't think they're gonna be very kind, because I mean, they might be kind. They're civil sometimes, but since I'm a human, I'm a shim. They call them Shimlin. I think they're gonna be more hesitant to trust. And nobody, and the humans don't like me because I'm a mage. At least some of the Chantry people don't like me because I'm a mage. You just can't win. Everyone hates everyone. That is Dragon Age in a nutshell. Everyone hates everyone. I'm still me though, but I'm so curious about like Andraste and the Maker and everything, Corypheus and all this stuff, and the Golden City, and how Solus could see. I don't know if you were there or if you had gone and left before this part, but Solus mentions like, oh yeah, like we're here where I can see the Black City. And I'm like, can you actually like go into the city? Like, it's like, that's a crazy thing. I don't know. Like, I feel like we're not even like midway through the game yet. Like, I wonder if we can like, if we're actually going to be able to go see that city. And like, I don't know. I'm just thinking here. You were there for that? Yeah, Solo's saying that really made me think. I was like, you can see what? Where? Okay.
Whatever I am to Thetis, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work, unless... you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Yeah! That lady behind me, she's blue. Oh my gosh. Is this what regular Orlesian people look like? Or maybe it's lighting. No. Oh no. Oh, okay. She's wearing a mask and she's wearing gloves. I understand. I thought she painted her hands and painted her face. Maybe I should have been like, don't sing to me, Varric. I'm sure he would do great singing though. I feel like he would.
What can I do for you?
He'd do good at it. He calls me this. Please, Varric, no. Do you believe I'm the Herald?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do.
They all do.
Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I am the higher power. Hello, it's Kero. No, I'm kidding. There's no reason to believe. You believe in Andraste. That's I mean, I guess he could. He was never raised in Orzammar or underground. Are those my only options? Could be both. Herald of Kero. You're my Herald of Ander. You believe in Andraste?
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
Because he's a dwarf?
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers.
It's true. Lots of singing.
I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Aww. It's kind of like what Dorian said, whenever he's like, he believes in Andraste. He doesn't like the Chantry though, I think. But he's like, yeah, I believe in you or something like that. It's interesting. You can see it in their eyes too when they were singing that song to you. Whenever you're holding that sword up in the air when you first get to this place. Like wow. Are those my only options?
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived, stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
You know, I guess when you say it like that, I have been doing a lot, haven't I, Varric? I've been a busy boy. Busy man. So, I have divine bad luck. I'm not the chosen one. So I have divine bad luck.
So on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
And that's actually true. And oh my god, that kind of leads me into like I think I wrote down, so there's this thing called the Codex, which you've seen me open before. And it has all the things that I've showed you, of course. The cards that have the art on them, yes. I wrote down a few interesting ones that I want to read. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break here. Just for right here. So I can get a little snack because I'm hungry. And refill my water. And I'm also... But yeah, I'm going to read some of these when I get back though. But yeah, I'm also going to play some ads. To get rid of the pre-rolls. For an hour. Because I'm becoming a pro streamer. So, you know, I have to get good like that. I also made hotkeys in StreamerBot to like quickly change between, what is it? My light mode and dark mode. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then I also made a quick one for, I think it was my Be Right Back. Oh no, that's my talking. Hold on. No. Where is it? It's right here. Okay. Professional here. Yes, professional. Yeah. I'll be right back. We're going on break, guys. A break. 3-minute break. Let me like click it. I'll be back. So I was reading through the Codex a little bit ago, and I thought that this one was really interesting because it gives you a lot more like context on the Skyhold itself, because I'm like walking around and I'm like, I have to like know more about this thing because it is so like how is this place even here? I don't know. So we're gonna read about it. So it's on Skyhold, a page, story time, yes. A page from an enchanter's journal scorched to near illegibility. The style is an old Ferelden dialect, circa mid to late Divine Age. Experiments and ambient lingerings, first staging. The question isn't, is it special? The question is, how special? We found relics, but there are always relics. Elves ranged far before their empire was crushed, but rarely did they return where they did not build. This place they visited again and again. I see it in the fragments, clays from different nations, not just craftsmen, styles from different centuries, not just clans, and yet no records of a ruin. The structures here are all Ferelden, with stone ferried up by a typical madman. Whatever was here, whatever natural spire, it was flattened for a floor. But I know the common shapes, and I will erect them as was custom, and we shall see what the elves wish to see. The note below is in a different, uneducated hand. I finished this for Master Gnaut. His workings brought lightning, much lightning. The rods are pools of metal now, and all his workings burned. Master was also struck. I write for him his last words because his fingers are ash and he did not live the night. The veil is old here. Whoa. His last words. The veil is old. Skyhold has not just been claimed. Oh my god. Somebody banged on my door. Scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. It's just disregard that. Skyhold has not just been claimed time and again, but sacked as well. We've managed to uncover some remnants, including a scratching under a pillar that mentions the name given by your witch. Old but still long after the place had been built over, but the author knew something of its first purpose, or at least something of a legend. Varlandavalis, him. Oh no, we're not saying this. Oh my god. So this is what was written in the scratching. Even with the assistance from your elf, we managed only a partial translation. Elven is often a game of intents, not direct mapping of phonetic meaning. That means it's a mess. Oh, so you have to like really like speak it and be around it to really understand what the heck is being said. Okay. Our belief transformed into everything. Assertion problem, uncertain. All time is transformed into the final first death, uncertain. Inevitable/threatened victory and horrible/promised freedom is in the untorn veils, uncertain. Where the sky is held up/back, where the people give/gain love, that is an apology/promise from/to, missing subject, uncertain. Mostly complete as fragments go. The rhythm is strange, not like others I've recorded. Perhaps less a poem than a statement. The Elven language does tend to meander. The Archivist. I feel like you could translate it. I mean, I think even if you were to translate it, because I've done it in past games before, it like it was saying, where is it? It's like all about intents, right? Is that what it means? Yeah, a game of intents. So that even when you do translate it, it still kind of sounds broken. It can only ever like really truly make sense whenever it's being spoken in Elvish, I guess. Possible references to Skyhold in the readings of the Great Library of Valroyo. What follows are the names of the powers that may have held a fortress in the region. Unfortunately, time and records are such that for many, the name is all that is known, and some of those are merely as reference in other works. Your fortress is a vagabond, but years will do that to stone well made. So these are like everything it's been mentioned in. So the Tan Empire, passing mention of an unseen trading partner occupying where holds the sky in the Ravani ballad. Father of Rast, and that Ferelden built upon the sky. Lady Bander of She, Ferelden highwayman, banished in 483 Black, thought to use a place in the clouds as refuge. Tavern song mentioning Skyhold by name as a fanciful utopia, but also claiming nugs with wings and a dragon that blows bubbles. Possible etching of major Skyhold features, but no context available. Unknown language. The tile has never been translated. Pre-glory. Deventer carving. A broken relief that matches the outline of the main gate, but all possible scholarship suggests a structure outside Minthorus pre-divine. Possible shared inspiration, but is not known in what direction. Well, if it was pre-divine age, pre-glory age, it was, I don't know, and elves were using it. It was probably made by the elves. Kingdom of Elves. Sure, they had their own princes and princesses, though I don't think they called themselves that. I don't know if they have them anymore. I don't think they could because of the Exalted March. Codex. I'm still recovering from that door, my god. Okay. Skyhold was like the main thing I wanted to read. Oh, and Founding of the Chantry might be one. No. we'll read them every now and again. That one was that one. The door jump scare. It literally stopped my heart. It was my mother. She was asking if I could go and get Brahms for her, and I said, perhaps later. So maybe I should have said yes, but it's so far away. I don't know. It's like a real life decision I had to make, like dilemma. If only I could pause time. But yeah. I kind of want to do the judgment chair, but I'm like, am I ready? Am I ready to do a big judgment? I think the person that's gonna be I'm judging is that weasel guy. You know, the one. None of my siblings have Discord. I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest and coolest. That's right. Did I show you this throne? It's Andraste burning. Oh yeah, like what Varric said with divine bad luck. Yeah, she do be having divine bad luck. I'm just like her. Judgment time. Da-na-na-na-na.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
A grim and serious matter. I have to figure this out. Well, this will be quick. I see nothing of justice. Yeah, it's the Weasel Man. So she was burned like a witch. One of the readings I have written down kind of goes into why she was burned, or at least why she is used as a symbol or something. But I don't know. I forget why she was burned, but I know that she led a slave rebellion. I think she was a mage. I don't know what her race is. That's ambiguous. She could have been an elf. She could have been a human. Could have been a dwarf. I don't think she was a dwarf, though. A grim and serious matter.
Many places felt the pain of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground ye trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Nah, the only good god is a dead god. A mage's punishment, tranquil. No, that is no. He dies by my sword. Jail him and lose the key. Give him to the wardens. I want to kill him. Let's kill him. Give him to the wardens.
Lord Erimond, any protection you
everyone
thought
loves
you
it.
had
They love
has
it.
apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
Petty actions. Do I get to see it? Whoa, it's public. I get to have it, my sword that I was given. My judgment sword. Who wants to be in the splash zone? That's right. Well, I did great work today. Oh, I still have more to do. More judgment. Do more judgment. I'm feeling powerful right now. No lead up speech, right to the beheading. I think everyone knew what that man had done at that point. I think we were all on the same wavelength of, yeah, this guy sucks.
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the order.
Sir Ruth.
She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon.
Oh, so she's just
She
some
does not
rando?
contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She
feels
wants
guilty.
the public justice of the headman's axe.
Not a request made lightly. I'm confused. You want to die? That'll make this easy. Kill this one too. Not a request made lightly.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Oh, Andraste forgives you? You have forgiven my child. I won't judge a warden. Well, I can totally judge a warden. How about humiliation then? Go to the deep roads. Jail her. Throw away the key. Andraste forgives you. Go to the deep roads. Okay. I'm thinking... I mean, she's really feeling guilty. I can send her the deep roads. She'll still live. She'll get to do her thing. I'm gonna judge a warden. Nobody gets past with Evander. Public humiliations. This sounds kind of lame. Sounds gross. Jail her. Nah. But this? I wonder if it's special. Mercy, right? Like, I feel like Cole would like this one, yeah?
The Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes
Oh, they
we
love
need a
it.
reminder.
Solus is a hater, but...
Sir Ruth, the Herald of Andraste forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
God forgives you. Or, well, God's wife forgives you. Big moment. Giving the people what they want. Well, I hope that was a good choice. Go talk to Solus. He didn't like that. Solus, why are you a hater? What'd I do wrong? Oh. It's because I'm like leaning into it. Oh, you're right, actually, yeah. Because she was a warden, because she did what she did in the blood bindings. Yeah. And Cole only probably approved because it was like a compassionate thing that I did or something. Well, he's more human now, but I mean, still, he's still a spirit. At least I think he approved. But yeah, Solus is just a hater. Warden hater. I get it, though. She was being controlled. She felt guilty. Tell me about your journeys. Do you have anything else to say?
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about old memories.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I sought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
Tell me about the spirits.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Oh, I like that one.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven thaig no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay, the victims of a dark-spawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stone.
They were protecting the kid. Woof. So you just have a bunch of just really heavy stories. Need like, I mean, you also have like really nice, uplifting ones. Kero cry. Yes. Okay. Also, I love like that my emote thingy looks good. Like the names for them, my little prefix. Got lucky with that. Even though it, whenever text-to-speech tries to say my name, it's totally butchered because of the X's. Solus needs to join the book club and read some nicer stories. Yeah, we need to go to... What we need to go... We need to have a nap somewhere really nice and pleasant, where he can, like, absorb the feelings and the dreams and everything that he does with the Fade, and have better stories. Maneve, what are you doing over here, girl? Are you usually over here?
We've a chance. A real one.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, let's go look for that, I literally... all stream I have not left this place, have I? That's okay, we're gonna go to the garden. I feel like there's more things missing. I feel like there used to be things right here. And now they're gone. It's looking really nice in this place, though. It's all very new. Oh, here's the new room. I haven't checked it out or anything. It looks like that Meredith woman from Kirkwall. She was a crazy Templar lady. But if the elves built this place, well, I guess like people kept taking over. Like this place has just been used over and over and over again for just different people, and now we're using it. The Inquisition, taking the namesake of what started all the Templar business. Cool shrine. Bride of the Maker. It's Andraste Shrine. Though I am flesh, your light is ever present, and those I have called, they remember, and they shall endure. I shall sing with them the chant, and all will know. We are yours, and none will stand before us. Mother Giselle! I don't think I've talked to you since you said all that stuff to me and Dorian.
Inquisitor, the soldiers say you banished the demons at Adamant and freed the Grey Warden mages. I understand from Sister Leliana that the truth is somewhat more complex, but no less extraordinary. She said that you spoke with a figure in the Fade that seemed to be the soul of divine Justinia. I suspect many of the faithful would like to know what Justinia told you.
I learned the truth. Nothing. It wasn't her. I cannot say. I learned the truth.
She helped me remember what happened at the Conclave. The Maker didn't give me the mark on my hand. I was struck in battle. And Andraste didn't send me. The figure everyone saw was divine Justinia.
I'm so sorry. That must have come as quite a shock.
Evander's very hot and cold with his his declarations of like of this stuff. But at least he's being honest this time. Sometimes I click these things and I have no idea what he's going to say. I'm a fake. It doesn't matter. I still believe. I believed. Evander losing his faith. It doesn't matter. I'm a phony.
I thought that the Maker chose me. But he didn't.
I'm a fraud.
Are you? What What have you done if not the Maker's work? Those who looked to the Maker never asked for a literal hand to stretch out of the Fade to protect them. They wanted a sign that in this harsh and unforgiving world, there existed some reason to hope. And they found that in you.
That's changing definitions. They wouldn't see it that way. It's a lie. That's changing definitions.
That isn't how it works. The evidence for me having some divine mission was proven false.
This is the trouble with metaphors and the educated. A farmer cannot understand the truth of the Maker, so he learns that the Maker is a man, but greater. A mage learns the same thing, knows it to be simplistic, and feels clever for realizing it is not literally true. But a metaphor is not a lie. It is a tool to help people understand something beyond them, and we need such a tool.
But who hears what? I suppose you're right. But what is the truth?
I don't need metaphors right now with everything Corypheus is doing. I need the truth.
Everyone says that when their lives are difficult. Everyone looks for some secret message. You might look upon the face of the Maker himself in a vision, but ultimately, even that would be just another metaphor. The truth is that he made this world, and he put us here to learn. That is all you can do.
I'm definitely learning. Always asking questions. How are the people?
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
Is that a Dalish elf? How are people at Skyhold?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
We have many injured. The siege of Adamant was brutal for all involved. Even so, more flock to your banner. They have heard that the Inquisition defeated the legendary Grey Wardens. Your soldiers have been blooded, Inquisitor. They are veterans now. An army in more than just name.
Yeah, they got their first kills in.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell, revered mother.
Be well, Inquisitor.
My guy's a forgive and forget kind of guy, I think. Mother Giselle? I know you have beef with my boyfriend, but we can be civil. Who is this? Are you a Dalish elf? It's wild. Maybe they left the Dalish at some point.
There is a problem that needs your attention, Inquisitor.
Okay. Ooh. Well, are you gonna tell me about it? What's the problem? Let's go help Josephine. Let's go help Josephine and check on my seeds. How are these? They're growing, they're growing. I planted elf fruit because I have so many things that need elf fruit. Oh, there's also another thing that I wanted to investigate. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Where is it? I go over here. Elf fruit seems to be the base of everything. It really is. It's like to make lyrium, I think, to make health potions. It's mixed with a bunch of stuff, and people need it for like other quests too. So anyway, I was parkouring whenever I was upgrading gear and everything off stream, and I found this and I haven't clicked on it yet, and I was just like, oh, yeah. Belinaris Denanhem, cataloging Skyhold, elven arrow with inscription. Okay. An arrow, elven of course, because who else would be this fancy with a throwaway? I've talked weapon talk with traders before, And the squiggly scratching means make you dead, or near enough. Well made. Have to be, to keep its shape since whatever ancient sod around it's from. All I know is there are centuries of knocks in the walls I have to patch. They keep an edge if they don't hit stone. Tell the men to mind their fingers. They got fresh blood on this one. Oh. Don't get blood in the cuts. You don't know what's in the blood. So it's a elven arrow. Is it an ancient one? Does that mean the elves were attacking this at some point, even though they made it at some point? Let me up. Maybe. Interesting. I wonder if there's other things I can jump on roof-wise around that have like little things like that. Oh yeah, Liliana wants to talk about Justinia, I'm sure. Okay, Liliana. What's going on?
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach.
Yes.
In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
I killed her. And then I absorbed all her magic. No. I tried to save her. She saved me. I had to save myself. She saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did she say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
You don't understand?
Wait, you don't know what she meant either?
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
No, you didn't. I wonder if the spirit saying that, though, maybe it was a reflection of how Justinia was feeling. Like, maybe it's something that she's never said, but it was just how she was. I don't know. Yeah, we picked up a cool ball. Yeah, and then we were the chosen or something like that. I don't even know.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
Yeah, it was pretty awful in there, Liliana. Yes, I'm glad. It doesn't feel different. The Fade didn't scare me. Yes, I'm glad.
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
I didn't say that.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Whoa! Parkour? Parkour with the bird cages? Can it be done? No. No. Who's next? Dorian? I doubt he has anything to say, but he might. Dorian. Dive off like Assassin's Creed. Yes, I need like a little hay bale or something down there where I can land every time I want to talk to Solus. Oh, don't slip! Don't slip! Okay. I like to think that canonically my guy just likes to walk on top of the rafter thingies. Hey Dorian, how's it going? Oh, he has a thing.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
Such a critic. What are you looking for? Not to your standards? Stop whining. He's just looking at all the books on the floor.
That's the Dorian I know, critiquing every book in my library.
I wouldn't have to if you could find some rebellious heretic archivist to join the cause.
Are there rebellious archivists? Other than you, that is.
If Corypheus ever starts burning masterworks of literature, I'm sure a few will pop up. Did I see something by Genitivy here? I could have sworn.
There's so much by Genitivy.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the abyssal rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I had a tummy ache. It was horrible. We lost Stroud. I learned so much. I don't want to talk about it. It was an interesting experience.
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one.
Regained your memories. That's good, then.
I think so.
You do realize
Awkward.
This feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison.
I wish you'd been there. You know, I wonder what he would have said if he would have gone in. Because that's true. It was... yeah. It was how the Golden City became the Black City, or whatever, is whenever people, the Tevinter, actually physically entered into the Fade. Right? I think that's how that goes. And so, 1,000 years, this hasn't happened. So, I guess Corypheus was trying to recreate the ritual that he made, or that had happened 1,000 years ago, and I interrupted that. So that's why I can do that. Okay. Me trying to understand. I should be proud. I was lucky. I wish you'd been there, but I brought solace instead.
It would have been easier if you'd been with me.
Without question. But I'm rather glad I wasn't.
No sense of adventure. That's surprising.
I've not your talent for survival. And not everyone is as discerning as I. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
Ooh. I don't think I did keep quiet, did I? Because Josephine, I think last stream, she asked me, oh, people are asking you what Andraste said to you. And I was like, well, it wasn't Andraste, it was Justinia. And it wasn't even her. It was like a spirit memory of her. And Josephine was like, yeah, well, that doesn't sound as inspiring as Andraste speaking to you. So do you want to tell them that Andraste spoke to you, or do you want to say that or whatever? And then I think it was like, tell them that Andraste's word are as my own, I think he says. And so she was like, well, that will certainly get the Chantry's attention, but let's do it. Or so, whatever she says. She says it more eloquently than I can. But so I think I've already done a little bit of something. Too many you don't? Not my problem. I agree. You don't?
You don't number among them.
It's tempting, but I'm no fool. There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need.
True.
What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus's real name.
Ooh,
if I
that'd be
can
fun.
prove he was a grasping ankle biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Dorian. That leads me to another thing I want to read. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is it? Corypheus. Characters. Story time. Stop. More stories. Yes, we're gonna go to characters. Oh gosh, my foot's asleep. Holy crap. Stomping on it right now, trying to wake it up. Wake up, wake up. Is that Corypheus? Okay. So this is the Questioning the Chant by Magister Vibius Agorian. So whoever this guy is. Let me tell you what I know about the seven, those Tevinter Magisters said to have entered the Golden City long ago. Each was a high priest to one of the old gods. Each came to their ritual shrouded in secrecy, hiding their true name even from each other. They were competitors, you see. The old gods told them they would break into the Golden City and usurp the Maker's throne, but only one of them could sit on that throne. Each assumed a title related to their role in casting the ritual. Some texts claim they had a leader, the High Priest of Dumat, called Corypheus. He did not rule this group, but instead conducted it, coordinating their efforts to achieve a magical feat never since replicated. They breached the Fade, walked physically in dreams, and changed our world forever. Perhaps these seven were the first Darkspawn, cursed by the Maker, as the Chant of Light tells us. Perhaps not. One would think these Magisters long dead, but there are whispers this is not so. Think, if you will, what might become of the minds of such beings, corrupted by the blight, cast down from prideful folly, simmering in resentment and darkness for over 1,000 years. Where would such men live? Who knows of them? For someone must, if whispers persist. What whispers do they yet hold, and what would we do? Should any one of them return to the light? With luck, these are questions we will never have to answer. So, a little bit of like peek into that. And I think founding the Chantry is a good one. That's in groups for some reason. Wait, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Who is this written by? Oh, from Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Patrin, Chantry Scholar. So it's a Chantry Scholar, so take it, as you will, but we'll see. So, Cordillus Dracon, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year -15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In -3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Dracon knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the Empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Orlessa of Montsemard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia, in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. So, that was the start of the divine age, I guess. Ancient time ends. I guess that's whenever, I don't know, Andraste was kicking around. Maybe before this, of course. Maybe long before it, but I don't know. Ancient seems ancient. And then divine is whenever it really started taking off. This whole age thing is such a confusing way to tell time. It starts making sense. I wonder if I can find like a Dragon Age ages timeline. I just need like a little like line. A line graph to show me. Oh, whoa. Okay, so the ancient age like goes on for like a very, very long time. I'm not gonna like look too much into it, but there's a really long line. And then it's Divine Age, Glory Age, Tower Age, Black Age, Exalted Age, Steel Age, Storm Age, Blessed Age, and then the Dragon Age. So we are 9th in line for the ages. But before the Divine Age was the Ancient Age, and that thing is a very long line. Don't know what that means. So let's go talk to Colin. Skinny! Oh my goodness. We are back. We are so back. Thank you for subbing. Oh my goodness. This isn't Colin. And he's actually gone this time. He's not blending into the background. Let's go.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Why's that? 2 subs in one day, you might really be pro now. Yeah, no, that's crazy. You guys are awesome. What the heck? I didn't even have like I didn't think that the affiliate thing would happen. I thought I had more time to like make badges and stuff, so like I was like, oh god, I'm doing this now. So soon I'll have more stuff.
You asked for my opinion and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit...
Hi.
We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
Yes, he did. He did tell me. You were to watch him. He was determined. I think it's brave. You were to watch him. He was determined.
It seemed very important to him.
It's not a decision to be made lightly. But now, Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he tell me?
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Fire. Okay, Colin. Oh, he's contemplating. No, we need those. We need those.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter.
Now who's
Forgive
gonna...
me.
How can you take your drugs? Talk to me.
Colin, if you need to talk.
Talk.
You don't have to.
Talk to me.
I never meant for this to interfere.
I know that.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Wow. I understand. You have bad timing. You have bad timing. You're taking too many risks. I understand.
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
I should be taking it. Just do your job. Well, Cassandra seems... Thinking about it, Cassandra seems that, like, he can do it, you know? She said that she believed in him. And... I just...
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over. If you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
Pat him. Kiss him.
All right.
You were so close. We did it. Colin, clean up that mess that you made.
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
What? You need a moment? Colin. I know. He's so happy. He's like, okay. You don't want to drink delirium, Colin. You can not take delirium. We can always end up trying to take it later or something. It really ends up being an issue, I'm sure. Go talk to Cassandra. I'm sure she would like to know updates. Don't mind me. Imagine having to climb that ladder every time you want to go to bed. That was my exact same thought whenever I found out his bed was up there. I was like, are you telling me Colin climbs this ladder every night? Why did he get stuck with the horrible room? Like, he doesn't even have a roof. Like, there's holes in his room. Hey, Cassandra. Everything's cool.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Are you writing fan fiction for Varric's novels? You're competing with Varric?
Trying to outdo Varric's next literary masterpiece?
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
Oh, I wonder if she would have been there, she could actually, like, try to write about it. Be used against us, that's a good idea. Just be careful.
Fair enough. Just be careful what you write.
Do not be concerned. I am a poor writer, but not unaware of the weight my words might carry. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
It was a spirit, nothing more. You think it's possible? I don't know either. I believe it was her. Think it's possible?
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
I mean, we have Cole. We saw what happened with Cole and his person who he emulated. So, I mean, it seems like it happens to spirits sometimes. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
It was a spirit.
I think it was a spirit, that's all.
Perhaps it saw Justinia's soul and admired it enough to carry on her wishes. I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
There were a lot of spiders in the Fade. Let me tell you. A lot of water. It's interesting. I think the water that was in the Fade was mentioned to be the water that was spilling in from the lake where the rift was open in. So I thought it was cool that because Blackwall speculated that the water could be going into the Fade, and to see it actually be true was kind of cool to see. Let's keep all the spiders in the Fade. I think it's so funny that Blackwall also didn't see spiders. I wonder, I'm so curious what he saw. I wonder what he's afraid of. Like, so interesting. Okay. So we talked to, let's go talk to Cassandra one more time. And then see what this is. I don't know if I've been in there. There's a skull.
Planning troop movements now?
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
You make things better. You can't guess. There is no plan. You make things better.
We make the world a better place.
Sure.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
True.
I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
You're too idealistic. I don't want the same things. Those are admirable goals. Those are admirable goals. You're too idealistic.
You don't think those things are a bit idealistic?
Once I might have. Today, I live in a time when anything seems possible.
Anything doesn't mean everything, or even something good.
That will not stop me from trying. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
Mic drop. It's like we had like a tiny argument there, but we're still bros. You guide me. You admire me? I obey my conscience. I make it up as I go. I do what must be done. You admire me?
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I obey my conscience. Her name is Kero. I do what must be done.
I do what must be done. What other choice is there?
The demands of the moment.
Exactly.
What was that cut?
When we first met,
the lighting.
If someone told me I would be pleased to have you lead me, I would have throttled them. But I am. The Maker chose well.
Aw, I hope we're friends. Thank you. I don't deserve that. I hope we're friends.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
I wonder if this was a romantic scene moment. I'm a people person. I got the people person achievement. They all love me. Everyone loves me. Yay! Cassandra, you're so good with your sword.
I trust all is well.
Will you talk about your brother now?
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
I shouldn't have asked. That's awful. How did he die? That's awful.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
She was a mage hater. Killed her brother. You blamed all mages?
So you blamed all mages for the actions of a few apostates?
I was young. Magic was frightening. It all seemed pointless.
She's probably like 18 when she joined or
how different
something.
my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
Ain't that the truth?
I'll let you get back to work.
Go back to hacking up those dummies. What's over here? What is this? Have I been in here? Surgeon.
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should like to study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
I'll go ask him for you. Blackwall, you have an interested lady. She wants to investigate you. Best wingman of the age. Dragon age. Yeah, I've got
Something on your mind?
like a dragon wingman. Like dragon wings. Where are you from?
Your name Blackwall doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher then? Ferelden?
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago.
Markham.
Another life.
So you have a past.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
That is not what I said.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
Sorry that Evander accused you of being a criminal, Blackwall. Not my intention. You weren't always a warden.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Why'd you become a warden?
Why did you join the wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
He's like, I will die for all of you.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
As is the Grey Warden way. Okay. Wonder where the infirmary is. Quartermaster? Maybe that's what that is. I don't even know what a quartermaster even is. This. What is this? Who are you? Do you have a license?
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs.
What?
Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
What are your qualifications?
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
My guy!
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
There's that confidence we were looking for. And your qualifications? I love some of the bullying options you can choose. That's so fun.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
I like him. Yeah, Thrin is the one that supported Loghain. And that's not like a popular choice because Loghain tried to like assassinate your character in the first game. And he's like kind of like your enemy, basically. He's crumbling. He's trying.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
Oh man, I can't wait to see how he grows.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
I wonder if he'll be like a stuttering mess. Inspect requisitions. I was wondering where to find this requisition stuff. It's been here the entire time. Cave spider study. I can finally use all the spider eggs and spider ichor I got in the Fade. Because I killed so many spiders. My entire inventory became full because of how much spider eggs and spider ichor. And there's a thing. A letter home, Father. No, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there. I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. He's not trying to replace the Divine, or the Chantry, or become a god. I realize it's difficult for you to understand, knowing the Inquisitor is a mage after everything that's happened, but all the mages want to live as we do, free, without fear. I don't think that's too much to ask, and I do believe that the Inquisition can find a way for all of us to live in peace. If Andraste really sent the Herald, choosing a mage would be the best way to send her message of peace and love. Don't you think? I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. That's cool. I like that. What a nice letter. Pamphlet, lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. I hope you're excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we'll be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notations are available in the archives, so come prepared. Storm Coast's Claim, Circle of Flame, The Girl in the Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggins. Fought hard for this one, so she will be... Oh yeah, Scout Harding fought for this one. Okay. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens. Whither you took my gold. Jarl Jackin's Bride, I shall prevail. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. Singquisitor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Inquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it's not your place to criticize. No, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. I love this. They have their own little singing club. I think Varric was starting an archery club. I think back in Haven he did that. But maybe it's also here. There's the surgeon. Surgeon, do you have anything else?
Somewhat off-color today, Inquisitor? An excess of bile, perhaps? Might I bleed you, or offer a herbal tonic?
Never asked to bleed me again. Might I bleed you? No. Maleficar, you may not. Some after-school activities. How are you always so polite?
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
But doesn't it get tiresome?
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely baneful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
That is true. You have very fascinating friends. Like meeting all of you.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony.
It's true.
Or at all.
Report ready. Grey Wardens scoured the area as requested. Unfortunately, this left them unprepared when mercenaries working for Marquis Buffon attacked by surprise. It appears that Buffon has been mining the area in violation of local treaties, which accidentally freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. Buffon has fled. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale remains high. Oh, they're doing great work, huh? Pursue. With her treachery revealed, Buffon has fled into the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both the terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we have had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing Buffon if we have means to do so. Sure, let's just keep doing what we've been doing. Grey Wardens will do better against demons than normal Inquisition soldiers. Let them fight through the mountains. Send those guys.
All right. With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
A headache. Let's see. A letter to Josephine with information about the Tal Visage. She said to disagree strongly with the Bard on matters of trade. She's a bitter enemy of the Orlesian after blood was shed between them early in their adventuring days, due to the Orlesian binding corpses with magic. Our agents entered Lord Enzo's home, where they discovered several pieces of correspondence connecting Enzo to the Ventori. Worse, it seems Enzo did more than buy into their philosophy. He's been arranging to send volunteers to Red Lyrium mines, as they took these people from Rialto's poorer, more unfortunate residents. Few noticed the disappearances. Our agents were prepared to confront Enzo with the evidence, but he failed to return. We have since learned that he hired a ship to Florencia in the Free Marches. It seems unlikely that Enzo knew of our presence, but something spooked him. Liliana has written a letter below. Have our agents track Lord Enzo to the Free Marshes. His work for the Venatori must not continue. Let's play the trail does not run cold. Cool. So we're gonna have to... What is this? A letter from the Inquisition apothecary Ellen Vimal, directed to the Inquisitor alone. Inquisitor, I am not, by several estimations of character, a nice person. As they say, one must have a past to carve a future. Do they say that? Perhaps I should clarify that I say that. And for my own reasons, I am here and I serve. I trust that you see the value in that and would invest in protecting it. Certain resources of mine are in the hands of another. That person helped create my recipes. The value of my work is lessened if it is duplicated elsewhere. It's not a matter of recovery so much as denial. Who knows who might receive benefit of this brewing doppelganger? You are free to ignore the situation. Would it not be better for the resources of the Inquisition to be unique if this person were simply gone? Location of follows in the name. So wait, this guy wants me to kill someone because they're gonna use his idea? We would all do that though. Like if you had the chance to
Inquisitor.
You say you would kill the guy that knows the knowledge that he can't spread the knowledge. It's funny. Guess it depends on what the consequence is and what I'm gaining. How much do I like that guy that I made that potion with, you know? That recipe. A report from one of Colin's forward scouts, sighting in the north a Red Templar's armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missives from Orzammar about missing traders, where they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tventer, not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing that they have done. Recommend further investigation and force. Well, everyone's busy. Oh my gosh. Is there a hint of Venatori enclave, especially when supplying weapons? We need to crush it. Send a select group to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori. We know they are all willing to sacrifice their captives. That's true. The local landholders will get our scouts access, but will likely require additional incentive to risk their forces against Venatori. Send
Inquisitor.
Liliana. Everyone has been spoken to. Oh wait, nope. Wrong. I haven't spoken to Iron Bull. I doubt he has anything to say about it though. Homeboy never wants to talk to me. He just wants to be chill, which is cool. Iron Bull. He just exists. And you know what? Who can blame him? He's just living. What are you doing at me? Oh.
Again. Again. Come on. This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Lol. Damn. I liked you better when you were just a chill guy, Iron Bull.
Perhaps you can take over.
I'll hit him.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
It was huge. Hit him. What is this exercise?
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, all right? I need to get over this demon crap.
All right.
There we go. Oh,
He likes it.
Yeah. Damn demon.
Damn
Who's
demon.
stuck in the fade, huh?
You know what? You know what? This is fine. else helps you.
You fought in that siege. Every demon in Adamant wanted to tear you in half.
I bet, you demon assholes! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull!
Thanks, boss.
I needed that. Thanks, boss.
You're welcome. You're really all right? Feeling better? Not a problem. Feeling better?
And that works for you?
Yep.
All right, then.
I love my guy. Yeah, so Iron Bull's just a chill guy. You know? Doesn't do much around here. I wonder if he has more to say.
Inquisitor.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
I know, right? She's the best. He sits, he drinks, and gets hits with sticks. Mm-hmm. Yes, for fun. For fun.
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
Wow.
What's been going on?
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe she was waving at someone else and I just thought
Oh my
she
god, I
was.
know that feeling.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
The most embarrassing thing.
What's been going on?
That strange boy came in with an armful of chickens.
Cool.
You're looking after him, right?
My son. Yes. Yes, me, Varric, and Solus. We are his guardians. Yes. Big family unit we make. Sure nothing will happen to make our family crumble.
What's been going on?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
Hey. Yeah, he is. Yes. It's new.
What's been going on?
Just relaxing, taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
3 dads and a spirit. Mm-hmm. It's so funny that Dorian's not even in that group. 3 dads and their mistress, or whatever a male mistress is called.
Still waiting to go get that reward for marching through Vashel. Got something against free money?
Let's go do that for her now. Let's leave.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
So Sarah has to come with me. Varric, what happened to his card? Perhaps we need to focus on Varric's quest soon. It's not looking too hot in this card right now. Cole. Oh, I didn't get to look. Oh, I didn't even think about looking. I wonder what his spirit card looks like. This is his human card. He looks like the... I keep saying this, but he just reminds me of the Outsider. Just with white hair. At least in this image.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
So much... Whenever Sarah's involved, so much stuff starts happening. Because she speaks so much. Gotta collect all the cards. I'm so interested in what they all look like, because I know I won't see all of them. There's no way. Calm down. I can help. Of course it's gone wrong. What are you doing here? Calm down.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her! She's here! Red Jenny!
Uh-oh, Sarah! Ooh! Ooh, even my guy was like, that one look good. Rip bozo. Yeah, real. Should have been better. Okay, guys. Let's destroy everyone. Die, die.
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
Who was... Is the guy that was talking all the way over there? He's a remarkable range. What's going on? What seems to be the issue?
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
He was a scumbag. That's my ally you attacked. You started this. What do you want? You started this. That's my ally.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Is he lecturing the Inquisitor? Yeah, kill him. You may address me by your grace, actually. You'll serve the Inquisition. Just kill him, Sarah. I'd like to partner with you. I'm gonna click this, but I wonder if we should kill him, but I don't know if she'll approve of that or not. Rip, buddy. But what if I can use him?
Nothing is free. What do you expect from the Inquisition?
Access, Inquisitor. Your diplomat is wisely selected.
Josie has better taste than him, yeah?
Lady Montelier knows a wise acquisition. Or perhaps can be made to see one.
You.
Stop talking to him.
Yeah, maybe we should
really,
kill him.
Just stop it.
Maybe. No. I think talking to him is the good thing to do, Sarah, because it's changing my mind. What's going on in Vershal?
You were up to something in Vershal, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position,
Bettering
I'm
my
always
wealth?
seeking that.
By getting people hurt.
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vershel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Tell the snot splash no already. Not saying again.
I'm not saying again. You killed innocent contacts.
The servants you killed.
Oh yeah, like a good compromise.
They
like,
did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
3, 2, freaking done!
heck, Sarah?
Now what was the point of that?
He's wearing like an armored vest.
Cuss bucket, friggin' bastard, shite bag from piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal,
Sarah.
piece of...
Sarah!
What?
He's me. I wasn't done with him. It's over, calm down. I think he's dead. That's enough. I wasn't done with him.
What are you doing? He might have been useful.
You don't listen to his type. They get in your head.
I decide that. Do you understand?
Loud and clear, yeah. Clearer than it's been. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Sarah, you couldn't have failed. That's why she doesn't carry a dagger. Sarah's so cool.
What do you want? Because I'm still angry.
Okay.
Angry face. And you should thank me for stomping the smile off that arse. He was getting in your head.
Oh, we're friends now? We're friends again? After looking up Sarah's voice actress, hearing her say these things knowing she voices the chillest person in Final Fantasy XIV is crazy. Oh, so you recognize her voice actress. That's always so fun, huh? This was your fault. You're right, I'm sorry. Don't question me. You're right.
I did what I thought was best. It wasn't ideal, and I apologize.
What? Really?
Really.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
It's simple. I like you. For those who don't know, she can only be romanced by women. So like how Dorian can only be romanced by men, this is the only woman choice. It's business. I need allies. I want us to be friends.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Well, maybe I won't reload. Maybe he just dies. Sarah, are we friends again? Okay, I can't leave that way.
A bastard of the blue, a rising
We'll just leave him dead.
gut, an awful skyward blue. I think this one is simply not my style.
He was dead the whole time. He didn't know.
Talking about yourself? Want to go somewhere?
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Am I taking him fishing? Let's go fishing, Cole. Boys' night. Yay! Bonding with my son.
Inquisitor,
in Orlais.
you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses
Restaurant.
for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Don't mind
Well
my
then,
son.
just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
That should be normal. It's a good step. I don't eat, edgy lord. It's a good step.
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? Should be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
He's laughing.
Cole?
What's funny?
I told you about Reese.
the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Is this painful? Are you going to get dark? Is this painful?
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
Made yourself laugh? You're hiding the fear? You've lost me.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
He loves it. A little odd, actually, if you say so. Yes, it is.
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
He likes it. Soon he can taste the cheeses. Yes. Yes, I approve of our human Cole pursual. Spirit human hybrid. We're gonna make him into a real boy. Can we hang out with Varric and Cole?
Faith seeks a friend in compassion. Cautious, careful, too much grey, but growing.
Faith.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Seasonal home for the childhood pet of the twin sons of Empress Yvette. The nature of the Messire Glubs remains unknown, save that he was a gift from a Ravani ambassador, and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page. So what, did he like die and then get like a funeral in the ocean or something? What's this? Here grows one of the many strange trophies returned from the liberation of Kirkwall in 760 Storm, where brave Orlesian forces turned back the unstoppable Qunari. A cutting salvage from a burning dreadnought was presented to Empress Cyril, and it was tended to full growth by the careful hands of Val Royo master landscapers. There you are, girly.
But my faith sustains me.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
It's nice to see her in the sun. Let's go see. I think I'm ready.
Lead the way.
My armor's crazy. It's pink.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Poivers.
The honor is mine. Please, sit.
We're playing the game.
It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
We welcome your help. This seems dangerous for you. What's your information? We welcome your help.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
It's fashionable.
The Assassin's League?
We'll make it fashionable.
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The
House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
Oh. You could be in danger. You don't seem surprised. Who signed that?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I'll help stop them. What's the plan, Josephine? We have to kill them. What's the plan?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
They're gonna try to
A
kill
bit
her.
of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Was there ever a Comte? Did you kill the real Comte? I knew this was too convenient.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Did you kill?
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
The courtesy.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck.
Are we gonna hug? Wait, what's going on?
I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Oh, no hugs. Stabs. Let the games begin. Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Well, you can leave.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship.
Nobody
My
likes
lady,
it when I get all violent
I
or
pray we
anything.
never meet again.
Usually.
Well, I didn't think our
That's
meeting would
true.
end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Oh, now you like the castle, huh?
Something?
Bees.
Goodness, Comte Boisvert, is that you?
Oh, he's in...
The lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
What's going on, girl?
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You had no idea. You're safe here. You had no idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last Du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
She's like, let's just kill people.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
Let me consider.
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still
Exploding.
believe elevating the Du Paraquets will solve this.
Du Paraquets.
First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
I don't think that's how that works, Liliana. The assassin still knows the contract exists. Yeah, but I guess like if there isn't that piece of paper, you can't prove in a court of law or something when you play the game, as they call it. So they'll be like, they shouldn't be trying to hunt me because that contract doesn't exist. And they'll be like, it used to exist. But then they're like, can you prove it ever existed? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't leave her alone. She's gonna like get like assassinated or something. Grey Wardens fought their way through the mountains. The demons were savage, but the Grey Wardens held them off with great determination. As a result, we have located Marquis Buffon's secret stronghold deep in the Gamaran Peaks. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. Should I just use up the rest of my Grey Wardens? Just want to run around with my son and teach him to be human. Yes! Yes! Ah, I love Cole so much. He's so cool. So cool and interesting. Okay. We have Buffon trapped in her fortress in the Gamoradan Peaks and are prepared to make a final assault. While we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in the light of the greater threat of the world, it is great that we did not. Marquis Buffon's crimes go well beyond smuggling or illegal mining. She has an ally in Lady Jeanette Legasp, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquis. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic or their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but are prepared to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long, as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flanks. Please send your orders. Okay. If my scouts can find an alternate entrance, the Venatori may not have time to affect the Wardens. The Wardens can hold off the demons for 3 days. My friend, Baroness Natalia, whatever, can have siege equipment there to... Will they last that long, though? No choice but to send the Wardens in. They must be prepared to fight. We don't have many more left, so maybe... Because this is just about supporting them. They're all doing something, so... Ooh, okay, a report has arrived from the site of the suspected Venatori enclave. It is nonsensical given accepted historical record. Located Venatori enclave. Fires on approach. Assumed they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves alive or dead. One Deepstalker corpse found. Signs of light corruption. Best guessed, Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp well. Assumed they left the same way. Well collapsed. No passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Binthas Warhelm. So we're leaving notes. Mysterious. We're leaving Skyhold. We're going to the hinterlands? Whoa. Oh, fruit. Oh, also, you know those like weird statues that we would see? They're like, look like they're screaming and stuff. We learned what those were in the Fade. They're like these screaming statues that ancient people would scream into to get all their fear out so that they could like burn it. And they scream into them and then they burn them to burn the fear so that it doesn't feed whatever feeds on it. Oh, pretty! Aesthetic. Okay. I wonder if I should bring coal because, well, I don't know if what spirits, they would even react to being underground. Let's go.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why should they be protected?
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You know what red lyrium does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Road's entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the Deep Roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
I hope you know how to fight. Let's get started.
We better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
So she does bow stuff. Archery.
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Got some dull red lyrium, not sparkling, not juiced up. Kill this guy.
One less to worry about.
What was that? What was that? Someone... Did someone do something? That wasn't just like a sound effect, right? Did we like initiate, like activate something? I'm eating a carrot. Hold on. Ah! Get these guys out of here. Someone burped, fuck's sake. Whoa, 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 what's this? What's this? Oh, Varric has this cool ability where he can place something at the beginning of battle, and then if he gets like really low health, he can spawn back to that point that he placed and then recover full health or something like that. I forget, but it's a really cool skill that he has. Upper terrace. Take. What's in here? Oh, can we bash this? Bust it down. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. Oh, this looks like a throne room. Merchant stuff, maybe. Hard to note on security. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them further in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. Look at all this cheese. Guys, stuff your pockets. This is some good food. Hitch grenade. Okay. Whoa. Some gold. Cole can't taste cheese yet. I know, we gotta slowly but surely. I don't know how you would like. We all have to think of Cole and think of him as able to taste cheese, because it's all about how we, I guess, we all remember him. And if we all manifest that Cole can taste really well, he can taste the cheese. Oh, we gotta go this way. This place seems kind of scary.
You do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Yeah, the caves are like the worst. I remember Cole. I remember Cole with $1 million in his hands, and he really wants to give me the money. You dream it, and it shall be so. An angry note. First Liska, now Brenor. Caught him trying to steal some of the product. Just a little bit, just to keep, he says. Nug shit. Trying to make a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenor, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. An angry note. Is this one an angry note too? Defaced Carta notice. Much of the Valamar remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow, 1 hour past noon. T. Series of notes has been scrawled below this notice. Stop wasting time on that damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have product to move, and we want to see if some ancient dwarf locked up the good tea set. We're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've taken another group to the lower levels in search of gears, I'll make you sorry. L. First of all, I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door. And just how will you make me sorry? T. I'll use my imagination. And knives. L. I like this. They just pass this note, they write the reply, and they walk away, and then they come back later and look to see if it's been seen. Like medieval text messages, you know? Literal text messages.
Darkspawn. How many can we expect to encounter? Blackwall?
It's hard to say. Keep your guard up.
Hard to say. I mean, there's a lot, isn't there? Cole, can you do a sneak hidden blades on these guys? Nice. That really cut them down. Holy crap. Cole's great. 4, maybe 500,000. Let me get to my guy over here. more notes. Personal note scrawled in a ledger. Good, though red. With the Templars serving ties to the Chantry, we should find buyers easily enough. It has to be the right buyer, though. Don't want anyone who will get ideas. We need the control distribution. Travel across Lake Calenhad is secured. We're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it, but if we find a deeper vein, a source, the take could be huge. Once we have a firm grip of the current operation, we can look into expansion. Ooh, oh no! Dwarven gear. Oh, I'll take it. Replace gear? Oh, I thought it meant like gear to wear. No, actual gear. Dark Town's deal. Ask the nobles of Orzammar how their kingdom gets silks and grain and wine from the surface, and they'll tell you trade with the surface occurs. It occurs as if on its own, with no traders or merchants or human farmers involved. A little miracle of dwarven ingenuity. The reality is a lot messier than their fantasy. Orzammar relies upon the surface not just for its prosperity, but for its survival. Ages of blights have taken thousands of tags away from the dwarves. These were the places where most of the food was raised. The dwarven kingdom that endured alone, independent beneath the stone from the time immemorial, perished in the first blight, faded into myth. Now, the remaining dwarves underground cling to existence through a lifeline to the surface, chained forged from the casteless. Every dwarf who goes to the surface is stripped of caste, effectively exiled and removed from dwarven society forever. But Orzammar relies on continued relations with these exiles to live. This has created a shadowy area of dwarven trade and politics, where the rich, powerful, and elite maintain secret ties to people who, by official decree, no longer exist. And everyone knows what kinds of things lurk in the shadows. The Carta lives in the underbelly of the surface trade like a tapeworm. Many surface dwarves maintain ties, not officially recognized, of course, but respectable, to their former houses in the noble or merchant castes. And those contacts are their means of trading with Orzammar. Those who have no ties, because they were cast off by their families or never had good connections, make their trip back underground to trade with Orzammar personally, where they find themselves treated like criminals. A casteless in Orzammar, even a wealthy one from the surface, will be driven away from most merchants, treated like he's carrying a plague at best. So these surface merchants turn to the Carta for help. The Carta acts as a contact in Orzammar for surface business and sells their goods on the black market, for a cut, of course. The Carta always gets a cut. The outraged citizens of Orzammar sometimes petition the Assembly to deal with the rampant crime surrounding the black market, and showy displays are made of kicking in the doors to Carta hideouts and raising Dust Town. But the Carta always comes back, because the Assembly always allows it. Too much of Orzammar is dependent on the black market trade, and the nobles know it. They all do business with the Carta. Everyone has a stake in its success. The Carta has 1,000 faces above and below the surface. Honest merchants and noble caste lords and upstanding members of the Merchants Guild, all a cover for the thousands more smugglers, thieves, and murderers in the shadows. The lifeline of Orzammar, praise the ancestors. Oh, excerpt from Dark Town Deal by Varric Tethras. Varric wrote that. All Varric. Lots of opinions about the Carta. Open. Got a mosaic. Loot. Nothing else. Ooh, open this one too.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Okay. Energize.
Let's hope that holds the dark spawn back.
Oh, I made a little... They're just gonna bust through it. It's just wood. Whoa, guys.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the smith Bianca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Bro just wanted to show off his magic. Cross the bridge, lady. Promise you'll be okay. Open this door. Blackwall, help.
Let's see what was worth
Finally.
hiding here.
Is it a dragon? No, I feel like we would hear more commotion if it were. Whoa. Yeah. It's just trouble because the controls are just so silly. Squish is like such a breeze. They're a lot lower level. And I don't mind that, honestly. A nice casual slaying experience. Oh, I know why it's taking forever. Okay, team. Just clear commands. Come help fight the good fight, please. They're just standing there. Blackwall was literally just taking all the hits. Hold position, we got this. Yep. Oh, Barrick's dead. I was just hiding. You let Varric fight for 2 seconds and he died. I know. Did you enjoy your nap, Varric? Ooh, loudest door ever. Oh my gosh. Wish I could shove this guy. Oh wait, never mind. This is just my that lady. Thought she was an enemy.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
Ta-da! She waited on. She really did wait on that bridge the entire time. I've kind of forgot that she was even supposed to be traveling. You built doors around here? Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're like a genius.
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Mm-hmm. That was handy. We were waiting to do that. No time to waste. That was handy.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
What do you mean after me? Do I trust her? She seems nothing but nice. Kill these guys. She's gonna seal you in the wall. It seemed like an ambush. It was like, you first. Okay, lady.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Oh, I got experience for clicking on that, but I don't know what it was. A different darkspawn? Question mark? Wake up, Cole.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
I got a key.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Varric.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
Oh gosh. Did you? You're not saying everything. That was stupid. That's like dangerous, lady. You're not saying everything.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Lady. It isn't really your fault. Put this on us. You've done a lot of damage. Varric, you know this person?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
Yeah. Because I watched... So this is... He's talking about the Dragon Age 2 DLC stuff. And I watched a video where someone played it because I didn't play it myself. I didn't know it existed. Well, we did see the red lyrium growing out of a person during that whole time heist with Dorium. Yeah, and we're like... And I was wondering, like, why it could do that. But if it is, like, a living thing, maybe it's like a parasitic situation. Why did you come with us?
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
It's fine. The Great Inquisition will fix this. Yes. Yes, I am the miracle man. We'll fix all your problems. It isn't really your fault.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines.
He
you
proved,
can't just
right?
replace a part and make everything right.
Doesn't seem like he
No, but I
approves.
can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Get a room, you two.
pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor.
Whoa, the camera.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Well, I'm like just here. You should have this talk with Hawk. He's the one that's like married to him, okay? I'm just the replacement for now. Hi, Varric.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody is. Talk your way out of it. Just confront it. Nobody is.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
True. No, you wouldn't. Nothing's stopping you. She did you a favor.
You realize that nothing's actually been stopping you from doing that.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Aw, it has to be named after her.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
He's so happy.
You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Start what? What are you talking about? Start what?
What exactly were you starting without me now?
What's going on?
Look who showed up, everybody.
Dinner.
Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'll play.
Of course. Deal me in, Josephine.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're joining us.
Ante up, Inquisitor.
I love it. I love it. I like that Cole's playing. I think they just gave him cards though. He's got the broken controller.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He loves it.
He did not.
They love it.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I've got a story. No way. No way. Varric can have all the attention here. Basically gambling. Yep. Drinks.
I think we need another round of drinks.
I need to be more drunk for
I'll
this.
get them. Don't start without me.
Colin. I'll get them. Did he come back? Okay, good.
and the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Deal me in.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
I'm all in. All the time. Whoa!
Don't say a word.
Where's the hamster?
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
The clothes? Have you never changed before, Colin? Is he gonna stand? No, we gotta make prolonged eye contact. Oh my god.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisition.
He ran. Look how dilated my eyes are. Oh my god. Okay. So interesting. The Inquisitor, the Divine, the Maker. I'm just being reduced to my title with these people. They see me as so much more. This was fun.
I enjoyed this.
See?
His little smile.
That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
Of course. That seems dangerous. What do you mean? Of course.
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
We have to play with Colin again.
Who's that? Did I win?
Sarah. I was wondering. Varric. I'm glad that you see me as a person more now. I know I'm intimidating.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Oh, are you flirting with me? Tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Investigate. You've been together how long?
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Aw. So, like, they're like sweethearts, kind of like, they really... It's cool. It was like the first time we've seen them all together. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them all like interact like that. Like sometimes you'll see Dorian appear in the background sometimes and he'll give us little tidbits, or like Varric appearing whenever Cole and Solus were having their thing. Or like Cassandra hitting Iron Bull with a stick.
What makes the Merchant's Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Forbidden love. Varric, you're living one of your stories. What did you do?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady. I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Aw, she's married.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
They do.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a
Varric's
great
the
handbill
mistress.
collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Wait, were y'all supposed to get married and did she stand you up? Did Bianca make your crossbow?
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she?
My guy was thinking my thoughts.
It's not that
Oh,
simple.
come on.
The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad.
Like guns.
So I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Do you want to tell the Inquisitor
it
how
for
you
now.
made crossbows?
Sure.
Of course.
I'll be here.
It's gonna get out somehow, Varric. It's just a matter of time. Just like that red lyrium. Just like all of this. Are these the mosaic pieces?
told them the offer was the best we could
Oh, that's interesting.
they said no.
So all the mosaics that I've been finding are gonna hang up
To do anything about it.
around the
Shame they're wrong. Yes.
place.
Yes, it is.
Blabbermouth Inquisitor telling everyone how to make crossbows all the time. Just can't help himself.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Stone met. Oh, see, yeah. Here's more of the tiles. I wonder what they're gonna make. I hope I find them all. Hi.
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
So many. I know, there's like a lot. It wasn't the first time. For not two. It was horrible. It was fascinating. Saw the divine. My past.
I had visions. Echoes of what happened to me the first time. The divine was there, or something like her.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? I suppose there's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the Fade since
everyone's
the
saying.
Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
She would have loved to go, huh? That's cool. Apparently everyone except Cole wanted to go to the Fade. Yeah. Don't bring me back! Can't believe they made her burning into a throne. So crazy. Oh, look! He's doing better now. He's not in so much turmoil. Yes, Cole needs experience for his human learning. I will show him all the biomes that there is to see, and we'll see all the animals. Smell all the smells, taste all the tastes. Maybe we have to develop his sense of smell before he can develop his sense of taste. Harrow. Harrow? A letter. New clients to Master Kells. The new client wants double the red lyrium shipped last time. The contact said it was for someone called Samson. I met him during the last trip. Got a Templar feel off of him, although the armor he wears doesn't look chantry. Still, his coin's good, and he doesn't preach.
Another letter on the smugglers, referring to Samson.
Ooh. Ooh, red lyrium. Yeah, I'll just put that in my pocket. No one needs to know about it. Sure, it's fine. If I start acting silly, you guys, don't be concerned. There's a body. Torn pages. Nothing to hunt for days. No deer, no hares, nothing. When Egg says we're at least halfway through the forest, he's the only one who's traveled these parts, so we have to take his word. Ugh, when Egg. The minute we get out of here and back to town, we're ditching the shifty-eyed bastard. It's not just that he's a mage. It's just shifty. He found some herbs, said that they would keep the hunger at bay. Shouldn't have listened, but the others thought it was a good idea. What did he call it? Ash vine? Doesn't matter. Can't live off vegetables. Real men need real meat to keep the blood up and the humor circulating. Good thing we decided to rest, feeling dizzy from the lack of proper food. Is that ash vine? Maybe he had them eating rash vine, or maybe... I don't know, but... maybe that guy didn't like you guys that much. And he pulled an epic prank on you. Should have had some stew. He needed real meat to get the humors pumping. Oh, rash vine, yep. Yeah, that guy definitely didn't like his companions if he was having them eat rash vine. Oh, I only have 2 elf root. This is horrible. Oh, nice. Interesting. I wonder if they're friendly. I wonder if they, like, actually are friendly. Like, avoid them, you know? Big boy. Mm-hmm. He's the big boy. What are they fighting? Stone Reach. Lyrium smugglers? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, okay, so this is an enemy that we will have to fight, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Whoa. Okay guys, get ready. We are fighting. Clear commands. Get ready! Fight this guy! He cannonballed on us. Holy crap. Sure hope all the other giants around here don't decide to join in. That would be horrible. Immune to fire. Immune to electricity. Is he immune to cold? Oh. All disabling. Okay. Gotta kill him before his other giant friend notices. Oh god. Whoa! He's dead. Nice. That's some good loot. And there's another one. Oh my gosh. Letter to smugglers, wagon masters. Among the papers taken from the red lyrium smugglers in the Dales is a note from the ringleader to his lieutenants. Oh, beware that red lyrium. Our mage claims it's much more potent than the blue. Like serving brandy in an ale tankard, he said. 2 nights later, he went crazy, frothing and screaming. We had to lock him in the warehouse. Looks like lyrium madness, but comes on faster. It's not all bad. Our new client, Samson, has his agents buying anyone who gets sick for gold. When they bought the mage, I asked why. Samson's people said to make something better of him. For what they're paying, he must have something bloody spectacular lined up. Have the men be extra careful around the crates. Tell me if any come down sick. Keep the why to yourselves. Oh my gosh.
Another letter mentioning Samson and papers with names. Cullen could use this.
We have to go up to Cullen.
At your order.
Who are you? Oh. How's sobriety?
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
Here, I got you some red rocks. I hear they're a lot more potent than that blue stuff you were taking. This shit will blow you away. You're feeling better?
I trust you're
Like
feeling better.
Dying.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I mean, things happen. Glad I could help.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're too hard on yourself. It's good to let go. Can't ignore the past. Too hard on yourself. It's good to let go. Sure.
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Calling me interesting? Wow.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templar's main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor.
It's located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
Well done. And him too. It's about time you did. Well done.
Excellent work, Commander. I'll investigate the mine.
Destroying the Red Templar's source of lyrium will be a loss Samson won't soon forget.
Oh, little smirk. Yeah, Colin. We're gonna teach that guy a lesson.
Yes?
I want to know more about you.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
What is it you regret?
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
Meredith is wrong.
You've said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the blood mages in Kirkwall.
No one's really wrong about
my
them.
anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
Well, now you know better.
I hope you find the Inquisition's leadership more agreeable.
I am confident you will see us through to the end. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will not see it fail.
Is your family all right?
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Tracking you down?
Your sister tracked you down? She didn't know where you were?
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later. For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
Aww. Are you against Templars now?
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
Casual. Very casual.
I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What's the answer then?
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
It's not a bad idea. Would your idea work? Circles can still work. We don't need Templars at all. Would your idea work?
Do you think that could work? Would people accept it?
Mages would be watched, but could pursue interests outside the Circle. Neither freedom nor prison. I don't know.
What will you do next?
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
That's all I wanted to know.
Another time, then.
Oh, we have to raid a quarry. Anything else, Colin?
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
It's good to have fun.
Because it's good to unwind and spend time with your friends?
I suppose that's true.
Is there anything I should know?
There are fewer arguments between our Templar and Mage recruits
Oh,
than when we
nice.
started. I've seen them trading stories, building one another up for the fight to come. I pray this won't be lost when their common enemy is gone.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Nice.
I have not asked in a while. How goes the hunt for Samson?
We're close. I know it.
If I can help you any further.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Report ready. Okay, as ordered, Isthmus Goodson now resides in an allied lord's tower cell, attended by polite but hooded servants. Claims against him seem dubious. There is no denying that he was stocked to supply a significant force should one come calling. A note from the Inquisition apothecary. Interesting times, Inquisitor, though it was not the final action I was hoping for. Thank you for this interjection. I look forward to ensuring the health and effectiveness of the Inquisition for as long as needed. So I think I'm ending for the night. It is midnight. Woo! And then... Ah, yes. Thank you, Unicorn. You as well. Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. It'll be an early stream. I understand if people cannot make it, but it'll probably be around like 11 a.m. So I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'll wake up and then I'll do another stream. We made it through. Yes. Because tomorrow I'm hanging out with people later that night, so do it early. Play my game, the game I think about all the time. Fancy. Yeah, what a... No, I'm making them watch this TV show called Hannibal. If you know what it is. People hanging out. Yeah. And we're gonna have someone with us that's never seen Hannibal, and we're on the second season, so I'm gonna have to give them the like Spark Notes update of like what they are missing. Plus, my friends have not picked up from where they left off from 3 months ago, so I'm gonna have to catch them all up. You know of it, but you never watched it. But the movies are good. The show is nothing like the movies. I mean, like, it has like similar things, like from the stories themselves, but no, Hannibal the TV show is so special to me. I've seen it. It has 3 seasons, and I've seen it like probably 4 times or 5 times in its completion. Maybe more. I love that show so much. Die Hard fan, I see. Oh my god, yes. I have a shirt with Mads Mikkelsen's face on it. Him as Hannibal though. But I'm also just a Mads fan. I love Mads. But yeah, if you ever want to just pick up a show that you know nothing about, give Hannibal a try. It's not like a funny show. I mean, I find it, when you watch it again, I find it very humorous. It's actually like a secret comedy in a way. But it's like a dark drama-ish show. But yeah. Good night. Good night. Yay. Yay.